Earlier on in 2023, I saw Oppenheimer, the latest movie from Christopher Nolan, one of the best directors in Hollywood right now. He's one of the only directors that can go up to a studio and say, "Hey, I want to make an original sci fi or fantasy film. Can you give me money to do that?" The studios will go, "Yeah, Christopher Nolan, take $200 million to make an original movie." Not very many directors are able to get that kind of trust from studios, but Nolan consistently has been able to do that. Guys put out Inception, Interstellar, Tenet, and then of course he did the Dark Knight trilogy as well. When it comes to this movie itself, it's a very emotionally powerful look at a rather complicated man, J. Robert Oppenheimer, the father of the atomic bomb. The fact that Nolan is able to take this long, talky movie about Senate hearings and science and still make it very engaging shows how much of a talented director he is. The acting here is great. There's a lot of big name actors or actresses in the cast. Everyone does great here. I thought the way the movie shows us three different timelines, cuts between them, is really well done. I love the way that the movie builds up to the Trinity test, builds up to the first time a nuclear bomb goes off, the way that the music builds and builds, it gets more and more intense, but then as soon as the bomb goes off, the sound cuts out, all sound cuts out entirely, and so we're not hearing anything, we just see the bomb go off, and then the sound comes back, so we actually hear the explosion. I like the way that this movie actually manages to make you more scared of the world we currently live in. The way that the movie ends is just haunting, in my opinion, because we see Oppenheimer by a lake and then we see what he's thinking about. He's thinking about how the world might end, might be destroyed. I thought that was just a chilling way to end the movie. And also, I think that this movie manages to have good pacing where I don't feel that it's overly long. Put another way, I don't feel that it's dragging or that there's scenes that you could cut out. And also, I think this movie looks really good as well. Of course, compared to other movies, not the most flashy visually, but the visuals get the job done. They're really good. I mean, cinematography, lighting here is really good. And I think the story makes sense too. Wouldn't say that there are major plot holes. I think it sounds very well written. So I really enjoyed Oppenheimer, but this is definitely not a family friendly movie. It's not the type of movie that I'd recommend to a little kid. Not only because it's longer, but also because it's dealing with heavier subject matter, that being a weapon of mass destruction, J. Robert Oppenheimer, the father of the atomic bomb. This is definitely more of an adult film that is not gonna be engaging for a young kid. So parents, you're gonna want to know going in that that's the type of movie this is. And also, there's some nudity. There's a few sex scenes in the movie, so you're gonna want to know that as well, parents. So just look at what this film is and decide whether or not you want to take your teenager to see this teenage kid to see this movie, for example. That'll wrap things up for now.